Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, Stellar Artifacts. My name is Eli. I haven't done a video in a while, but I have a backlog of stuff I got to get opened. Um, you guys have already seen me post my review for the Mythos Vader from Sideshow, the newest Mythos Vader. So I have that posted. But before that, even I had the newest premium format quarter scale Vader from Sideshow. And I have not gotten around to unboxing it yet, and so that's what I'm going to do right now, and so you guys can check this out. This is going to be probably a little bit more film accurate in comparison to the Mythos version, of course. The Mythos version is 1/5 scale. This is 1/4 scale. Plus, it has a light up lightsaber, which is kind of cool. But yeah, stand by. I'm just going to get this out of the box and show you guys what I have. So alright, here is the shipping box for the premium format figure, Darth Vader. You got the edition size, which is pretty massive down here, 4,500. I'd say that's pretty high. Looks like I have it number 436 if I'm reading it correctly. I'm not sure. A little over 3 feet tall for the height of the box, but the depth of the box is kind of narrow, so probably easier to store since it's not overly huge. But let me get this out. So he's out of the shipper now. The boxes. There's a picture of the statue on the back side, and then you come over here and you got another picture of the statue, so no big deal. And I'll get this out and put together. Here you see the contents of the inner styrofoam container. Once you got the tape all sliced up with a box cutter. And let me get this together. Alright, so here he is all put together. We got it all lit up here. It's plugged in. It comes with an AC adapter, and you just basically plug it into the wall for the basically the lightsaber, and that's how that works. There's a little button on the belt and a button on his chest plate that you have to turn on before you do anything. So we got the lights out right now just to give it a little bit of the glowing effect. You see his chest plate blinking, and his belt lit up with the green. Alright, so my lights are back on. But yeah, so this is a little bit more of a film accurate piece, unlike the Mythos piece. They both have a completely different flavor. I really like the Mythos piece a lot. That big flowing sculpted cape that the Kacharik brothers gave it. This has a bendable wire in the mixed media cape, so you will have to kind of play with it, which is a little frustrating because the cape comes all folded up, and so you're going to have to kind of play with the wiring. You may not get it perfect, but that's okay. It looks fine from the front once it's on. You got the tunic. Tunic will go on, then the belt will go on over the tunic, and then the cape before you put the head portrait on. You want to be careful not to get the fabric of the cape into the armholes where his left and right arm both key in, because I gotta be honest, like, even without that, I feel like the arms don't key in well. Like, there should be magnetized a little bit more, like a heavy magnet where you feel it like click in. So that's why all the more reason to make sure the fabric of the cape is not like in the holes when you put the arms in, because they'll fall out on you. But the base is down here, so this is basically representative of his castle, Darth Vader's castle on Mustafar, the planet where his castle is. So you see the little painted doorways or painted entries on his base there. It's not a bad base, kind of simplistic. His lit up lightsaber here, which is pretty cool. It's cool that they have that option. I don't have any. This is my third Darth Vader piece. I have 3 pieces. Head portrait is nice and shiny. which is what you want on a Vader statue. Vader portrait. There is a little tiny dot on his silvery chest plate there. I don't know if you can see that dot. It doesn't make a too big of a difference, but you can do the clenched fist hand or the clenched hand, which I think I like better, honestly, because it suits his character. You got the shiny boots. But what I meant to go back from, which I deviated from a second ago, is you can give him this grip, which is different, but it looks more like his hand is down by his waist, almost like he's a gunslinger getting ready to draw a gun, and I don't really like that as much, so I will choose to display him with this. He looks pretty good from the side, however you want. You're going to obviously display him from the front, but this is the button in the back, and you got that button that is the AC adapter cord there. Just a click of the button. But yeah, you're not going to see him from the back. You'd be displaying him from the front here like this. He looks kind of ominous and menacing. But yeah, simplistic piece, but cool. The other one I have is a Rogue One maquette, and the edition size is way lower, but it has no light up features on it, so I like the light up features on this a little bit better. The other one's more dynamic because he's swinging his lightsaber over his head, which is kind of also cool to have him in a dynamic pose. Anyway, a little bit of a close up here. All the way down to his shiny boots and the base. But yeah, probably the two most frustrating things is kind of situating the tunic and the cape with the wiring and getting it unfolded and situated so it looks decent. And then the other thing I'd say is I wish the arm sockets had a little bit of more of a heavy magnetization, so they just clicked in and stayed there firm. Other than that, everything's cool. I like this piece. I don't regret getting it. They made 4,500, so they're not going to be difficult to ascertain. You may as well wait till they're on discount for 15% off on Sideshow Seconds or maybe some other sale. Anyway, I'm backing up so he's all the way in frame, and then give you an outro on this. Hey everybody, thanks for joining me again for my little overview, my little show and tell on the new Sideshow premium format Darth Vader. I think this is worth having in spite of the large edition size. I think it's pretty awesome to have the light up features as well. It's kind of just like a pain in the butt getting the cape and the tunic situated with the adjustable the wires and stuff, you know, bending it right to get it to look presentable. Other than that, the thing's pretty cool. I like it. I'm glad to have this in my collection. And if you guys like the content, please hit like and subscribe to my channel, Stellar Artifacts. I'll have other content in the future on statues. Otherwise, once again, just thanks for checking me out. All right. Have a good night.